Some of you may remember that quite some time ago now, Marty O Donnell, who is of course the composer behind the legendary Halo theme as well as being a co-founder of Bungie, was abruptly let go back in April of last year. And you may remember that shortly after that he filed a case against both Bungie and of course Activision, and now he has actually prevailed in his case against the studio. Now, this ruling was done by a court-appointed arbitrator and restored O'Donnell's stock holdings in Bungie, as well as awarding him $95,000 in unpaid wages and another $142,500 in profit sharing for work he performed in 2014 before he was fired. Now, unfortunately, we don't know the value of his stock position, but it's likely that it's the biggest piece of the reward has been given here, though. Now, what is the most interesting thing about the court case and the ruling is we actually finally see what actually happened to his very abrupt dismissal. Basically, what happened is O'Donnell, along with the former Beatle Paul McCartney, recorded an original suite of music to be used in Destiny. However, according to the suit, Activision replaced it with a soundtrack that they had developed for a trailer that was to be shown at E3 in 2013. Now, Bungie apparently protested on O'Donnell's behalf, but were quickly rebuffed by Activision. But this was the catalyst that would set off an acrimonious relationship between O'Donnell and the studio, in which he was accused of threatening people at Bungie to keep the trailer from being posted, as well as being generally disruptive at news briefings. And according to O'Donnell, he said he was pushing back against what he felt was Activision's corrosive presence at Bungie. Now, Bungie at this point apparently felt that O'Donnell was being insubordinate, and apparently he was even intent on publishing the music he had recorded for Destiny, which goes by the name Music of the Spheres, over the orders of his superiors. Now, this led to Bungie ultimately setting in motion the process by which he was terminated. Now, I will put a link in the description below this video in which you can read the full ruling, as of course it is rather lengthy. But regardless of all that and the actual word for word of the ruling, as I said, rather lengthy, and you can read it if you like, but grab the popcorn and get comfy because it is a bit of a read. Marty O'Donnell has come up the winner in that particular court case. So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.